Good afternoon and welcome to this edition of DMS 3000 News Live. It is episode 77 on this Friday, this Black Friday, November 24th, 2023. Not only did we make it through the Thanksgiving holiday week, we made it to Friday as well. So what a way to end it. Here we are on Black Friday. And if you was out there today doing some Black Friday shopping, you picked up on some pretty good deals. If you was broke like me, well, no, I'm not broke, but I don't go out there spending money on it on Black Friday because at the end of the year, I know it's important to have money to go and pay your taxes for the beginning of the year and for that important Christmas gift you want to give to your loved one. I am, of course, Jason DeCanio, the host of this fantastic show today, and we've got a great Black Friday show for you today. We're going to do the Black Friday show because why is it called Black Friday, or why is Black Friday called Black Friday? We're going to give you the lowdown on that particular article today. Now, I see up on the top here, I see two live people up there. Great. Stay with us for the entire program. I don't know what happens. Do you lose the reception or what? Does your computer cut out? Does your phone cut out? Whatever the case, I see 1, 0, then I see 3, 2, 1. If you're going to stay with us for the whole program, great. And this is why I said many, many, many moons ago, if you want a particular article that you want us to cover, please let us cover it for you. Stay with us on it. We'd love to have you. So, short attention span or not, this is a program that needs to either stay for the whole hour and a half or not. Okay? I would like to have some consistency here. That's not being mean to anybody. And it's not being offensive, so please do not take it offensively. But if you're going to stay for the whole program and watch us and support us, great. If not, don't be a half has-been, okay? All right. Also, too, do gift cards expire? Well, here's what to do with those unused gift cards if you have any that you've never used or have some money on them. Very important stuff to think about when you are trying to figure out a way to use up all of the money on those gift cards, or if they expire or whatever the case here. So that this article here, very important for you to kind of read and understand. So that way you have a good following on it. Okay. And then if you didn't do Black Friday shopping, here is 15 family bonding activities you can do instead of Black Friday shopping. Okay. So that's a good thing as well, too. Plus, we've got today's headlines, sports, and other important information. What day is today? And of course, the motivation of the day as well. So all of this and more, plus here's our ticker. And don't forget tonight at 8 o'clock, the new episode of Chilling 3000 Hangouts, Fridays at 8 Eastern. I'm going to be on the program tonight with David St. Dennis, getting a big interview. I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot to get on off my chest and bring us into the new year as well. So that interview might be a little bit ridiculous, but you never know. And also, too, check out new episodes of Wipe Those Tears Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll look at all of that. We're going back to our NES games next week. So if you happen to follow us on a regular basis, we'll be back on the regular scheduled programming for next Wednesday. Okay, so with all of that we have ready to go, our headlines, sports, and other important information is ready to go. And I have something under the important information I want to address. But first of all, we've got NPR. And let's take a look at our news, because we didn't do that yesterday. We took a break from it. It was Thanksgiving. And sometimes you just need to, you need to take a break. But here we go. Release of Palestinians follow Israelis and foreigners during temporary Gaza truce. Hamas released 13 Israelis and 11 Thai and Filipino workers who were also seized in Hamas's deadly attack on Israel last month. In exchange, Israel has freed 39 Palestinian prisoners. And Consumer spending, Black Friday and beyond, consumer spending is a huge part of the economy and sends a strong signal about how Americans feel about the financial health of the country. Oscar Pistorius, a Paralympian convicted of murder, to be released on parole. South African Corrections Board found the athlete had met the minimum parole requirements after serving half of his 13-year sentence for murder. Watching war unfold is distressing. Here's how to protect your mental health. Doom scrolling won't help the people who are suffering, and it might put you into a state of chronic stress. Psychiatrist who works with trauma shares advice for how to process global tragedy. A car-sized tumbleweed made quite a scene on a California highway. A person shared video of the mother of all tumbleweeds on social media this week. That got us thinking about where tumbleweeds come from and their propensity for taking over roads and neighborhoods. And why are sales so hard to resist? Let's unravel this Black Friday mystery. The human brain has to really fight the lure of a discount. Companies know this and use many tricks to push our buttons, but there's a way to outsmart them. First Lady Rosalynn Carter's legacy on mental health boils down to one word: hope. The former First Lady fought with persistence to put care for mental and physical health on equal footing and to eliminate discrimination toward people with mental illnesses. And how OpenAI artificial intelligence's origins explain the Sam Altman drama. The company's nonprofit board and for-profit arm have long been at odds. CEO Sam Altman's week-long ouster represents the culmination of that long simmering tension. Statch the Sealyham Terrier wins the National Dog Show. Aww. Statch lives in Honeybrook, Pennsylvania, not far from where he was picked up by today's prestigious Best in Show award. The Kennel Club of Philadelphia hosts the annual contest that's televised on Thanksgiving Day. Congratulations, Statch. Cleanup, air monitoring underway at Kentucky train derailment site. Crews with rail operator CSX and Kentucky officials are working to remove train cars and spilled material at the site of a derailment that sparked a chemical fire and prompted home evacuations. Disgusted by city's top prosecutor, a police officer refuses to testify. In an extreme example of resistance to progressive prosecutors, a St. Louis police officer is refusing to testify in murder cases he investigated, even though he believes the defendants are guilty. The World Health Organization asked China for more information about rise in illnesses and pneumonia clusters. Yes, the World Health Organization has asked China to provide data on a spike in pneumonia and bacterial lung infections in children there. We visited a camp for Palestinians and heard despair for Gaza and anger at America. We came to a refugee camp in Jordan to ask what is on people's minds as war and violence unfold in places that may be miles away, but that feel central to their identities. And could a funky pathogen be sickening dogs? Scientists search for the clues. Well, dogs around the country are becoming sick with an unknown respiratory illness. Some veterinarians are warning dog owners to take precautions. A strange bacterium could be involved. The party of the far-right populists set for stunning victory in the Dutch election. Geert Wilders, who had made a name for himself through his anti-Islam and anti-European Union rhetoric, appears to be in the lead in the Netherlands election with the most parliamentary seats. Sweet potato memories. Love them, rely on them, hate them. Well, 3 Africans ponder the tuber. This is simply no bad way to prepare sweet potatoes, writes a Zimbabwean. They fueled an Ugandan for his 8-mile run to school, but for one Kenyan, they're a big yuck. And the judge says evidence shows Tesla and Elon Musk knew about flawed autopilot system. In the decision, a Palm Beach County judge noted Tesla's glowing marketing strategy and Musk's public statements about the self-driving software. The decision means a trial against Tesla can proceed. A temporary ceasefire in Gaza appears set to begin on Friday. A deal to pause the fighting in Gaza and exchange Israeli hostages for Palestinian prisoners would begin Friday morning, according to the Foreign Ministry in Qatar. Salty much? These brain cells decide when tasty becomes blech. Scientists say 2 separate brain circuits control how much salt we consume. And a Thanksgiving guest guide to Taylor Swift and Travis Kless. Don't be the only one at the table who's behind on the season's hottest romance plot. And finally, Kel Mitchell tells NPR what to expect from the Good Burger sequel. It's been more than 25 years since the 90s cult classic came out. Now the burger slinging duo is back. Wow. And in studios, I heard, for that time frame. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the sports scores. We've got the NFL. We have our 3 games from Thursday night. Right now, the Jets are losing to the Miami Dolphins on the Black Friday game 10-0. It is the second quarter with 2 minutes left, and the Jets have the ball, trying to make something going on before halftime. Here are the remaining games that happened last night. It was the Packers over the Lions, 29-22. The Cowboys whooped the Commanders, 45-10. And in a stunning upset, the 49ers crushed the Seahawks, 31-13. And, of course, with 2 minutes left in the second quarter, the Dolphins have a 10-0 lead over the Jets. So that is so far looking what we have right now. And, of course, before the end of the show, we'll give you that Jets final score later on in the program. Okay, let's go now to all right, let's get out of there and go to the NBA. I don't think anything happened yesterday. Nothing is happening now, but right now we do have a game in progress. Celtics and Magic are playing in Orlando right now. The Celtics have a 1-point lead with the third quarter with 3 minutes and 46 seconds left. At 5 o'clock, the Suns will play the Grizzlies. The Heat and the Knicks will play at 7:30 tonight. The Bulls and the Raptors at 7:30. Kings and Timberwolves at 8. And the Nuggets and the Rockets at 8 o'clock as well. And then, let's see, we have the Wizards at the Bucks at 8. The Pistons at the Pacers at 8 o'clock. Spurs and Warriors at 10. And the Pelicans and the Clippers tonight at 10:30. So that is a look at today's games. And then tomorrow, the Nets should be playing. No, the Nets won't play until Sunday. Wow. No, they'll play tomorrow against the Heat. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Okay. I was wondering if my team was going to be playing, having more time off. All right, let's look at the NHL and see what happened yesterday with the scores. I don't think there was any games yesterday. No, those were Wednesday. So right now there was no games yesterday, but we have some games going on right now. The Rangers beat the Flyers 3-1. It was the Red Wings over the Bruins 5-2 in a stunning upset. In the third period right now, the Maple Leafs and the Blackhawks are tied at 3 apiece with 10:13 left. The second period, 16:02 left. Predators 4, Blues 1. The Blue Jackets have a 2-1 lead over the Devils. That is in the second period with 13:59 left. Period 2, 15:50 left. The Oilers have a 2-0 lead over the Caps. And the Kings in the first period with 1:37 left, have a 2-0 lead over the Ducks. The Canadiens and the Sharks are still scoreless in the first. And the next games tonight have the Penguins and the Sabres at 6. The Islanders at the Senators at 7:30. The Jets will face the Panthers at 8 o'clock in Florida. Lightning will visit the Hurricanes at 8 o'clock. The Avalanche will play the Wild at 8:30. The Flames will go to Dallas to play the Stars at 8:30 tonight. And the Canucks will face off with the Kraken in Seattle at 10 o'clock. All of that is great stuff there. Great scores as well. And we'll have more of that to pick up with you on Monday as well. So that's going to happen over the weekend. We'll have a lot of scores to cover over the next couple of days. Do check Google Sports. If you have a tracker or something, do check ESPN for other updates on great sports and stuff of that. Now, I have some important information for you that I want to address, and I think this is something that needs to be addressed. So I'm going to put myself on the full screen here. Not really. I don't need to put myself on the full screen. Why am I doing that? But let me go ahead and, okay. Now, we all have YouTube channels out there, and our YouTube channels are supposed to be based on factual information, giving credible sources and stuff of that sort. DMS 3000 News Live cites you every article. It cites you every report from NPR, from the Credibility website. Some say we're a little bit one-sided when we go to this. We're just giving you the headlines, okay? So the important information I'm trying to address is if you have a YouTube channel, and I don't care what your niche is, if you do not present concrete evidence and facts to back up on your channel what you are talking about, I swear to Christ on the cross, you're going to be reported. Because I am sick and tired of listening to people negatively talk about a specific niche that they're trying to just to gain views. Are you doing this purposely to just upload 4 or 5 videos a day with negative scenarios about your specific topic that you're talking about? Because if you're doing that, you're not true to your audience. And all we hear is the negative about a channel's, what the channel is dishing out. Okay, that's why on our channel here at the David 3000 Network, and of all my channels too, that I'm trying to get everybody to subscribe to, because I give you that concrete evidence of factual facts. Okay, this is why we are trying to steer you away from the negative garbage that's on YouTube. Okay, we hope that when you make a choice to go visit a channel, that channel is talking about the topic at hand, giving its positive things and its factual facets about that, and they're talking to grow the audience and grow the channel so that the channel can be successful. I think it's high time we get rid of the negative crap that's on some of these channels and look at the positive side of it. Folks, when you watch something and it negatively impacts you, it's going to have a negative impact on your life from here on out. And I highly suggest you make better choices in what you watch. I'm not telling you what to watch. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying please do make good choices so that you have a good outcome and a good heart when it comes to things of that sort. That's my important information for you today. Okay. It's kind of almost like the editorial, but it was not meant to kind of, degrade anybody. You watch what you want to watch. Okay. I'm going to watch stuff that's based on factual things, because right now at this moment in time, I'm just sick and tired of seeing all the negative stuff. I work for DoorDash, and I see a lot of negative channels out there bashing the gig economy. Okay, so on and so forth. And I've made my reports, and I'm going to lay low. And if they decide to keep it up, then I'm not going to continue to pursue it. Okay, and but I will block the channel because I don't want to see it no more. And I'm going to just walk away from it. And I don't think the person making the content cares about my opinion. I don't think he cares about anybody's opinion. He's a great guy, but at this point in time, why are you even making videos and reading people's complaints when you should be telling us how to make more money and so on and so forth, instead of saying, oh, well, DoorDash could be leaving at any time. This is why DoorDashers are quitting. No, nobody's quitting, folks. Okay, I'm not quitting. I'm working out there 5 days a week. Okay, 7 o'clock to 3 o'clock, Wednesday through Sunday, with the exception of today or this week because of Thanksgiving. Other than that, I'm enjoying life, man. This is great. All right, when we come back, boy. All right, when we come back, we'll look at what day is today, and then, of course, our first article, which is why is Black Friday called Black Friday? Okay, we'll be right back right after this.
Fatty.
That's not a honeydew.
Hey! Who are you? I'm the ghost of holidays past. Relax. Oh, you remember the Thanksgiving you forgot that turkeys needed to be defrosted? Oh, what about the homemade gift fiasco? The year of the great Christmas blackout? How about the New Year's Eve incident? Tell me, Spirit, am I doomed to repeat the past? Nah, just go to Albertsons. Now? No, not now. Tomorrow. They've got what it takes to make any holiday easy. Fresh foods, great gifts from their Toys R Us aisle, lots of little extras. Thanks. Have you had work done? Now that's just rude.
Albertsons, helping make your life easier.
You know how to make your Thanksgiving meal delicious. Vons knows how to make it affordable.
With a commitment to thousands of new, everyday low prices throughout the store.
And when you use Vons Club, get plump, juicy Safeway turkeys, $5 each.
So you can get what you want, when you want it.
At the price you need.
That's our promise.
That's ingredients for life. Vons.
You're thinking of getting a family computer. Should you get the computer more kids use in schools? Or should you get the computer that runs all the most popular business software? Or should you get the computer that's easier to use than any other personal computer in the world? The answer is yes.
Wow, somebody must think I'm special.
'Cause you got Raisin Bran?
Not just Raisin Bran, Post Premium Raisin Bran. With not just lots, but hundreds of big plump raisins.
Look at all I got.
And these flakes, premium, with not just whole wheat bran too.
So it's good for you.
Somebody sure thinks I'm special.
It's me and Mommy.
Post Premium Raisin Bran makes everybody feel like somebody's special.
Introducing Friday's Feast of Fall.
8 great new dishes.
Friday's colossal Cajun onion.
Could you pass me
the creamy spinach and artichoke dip?
I changed my mind.
Then the entrees.
Sautéed chicken in marsala cream sauce.
The spicy Thai chicken and noodles.
The sizzling filet Rio.
Ooh.
Now the dessert.
Hot caramel apple pie a la mode.
I want some.
Everyone look forward to Friday.
If you find the taste of Rice Krispies a little, well, one-dimensional, you'll love the three-dimensional taste of Triples. Triples is not just one, but 3 kinds of crisps for a delicious three-dimensional taste. Rice, wheat, and corn crisps, plus the lightly sweet taste of brown sugar, give breakfast a whole new dimension. So try improved Triples. It's 3 kinds of crisps for a three-dimensional taste.
Fisher-Price Flip Track Rail and Road is a whole transportation system in one. On one side, it's a complete train set. On the other side, it's a roadway set. Or mix the two and make more combinations than you can keep track of.
Look, now you can turn ready-made dough into delicious shells that you fill with your family's favorite foods. The new Black & Decker Shell Baker. Family meals were never this much fun before.
Wait till these people try new Cheese Whiz Squeezable. They're gonna love it. Plain old hamburger? Instant cheesy burger. It's time! Told you. New Cheese Whiz Squeezable.
And to keep beef juicy and bring out its natural flavors, use Swanson stock.
All right, it's time for what holiday is today, and of course, we're looking at it right now. It's Maize Day, and you're thinking to yourself, "What is Maize Day?" Well, did you ever have those specific types of corn, or that dried out corn that you used to hang on your door at Halloween and Thanksgiving? Well, we have an interesting thing going on with it right now. Maize Day is actually on November 26th this year, the day after Thanksgiving. It's rich in vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants. This yellow gift of nature, excuse me, is worth so much more. Maize is so beneficial that it has a day carved out every year just to celebrate it. Corinne Lightweaver started this holiday, and we found it beneficial to observe it. Did you know yellow isn't the only maize color? Its other rare colors are white, pink, red, blue, and black, and some are spotted or striped or multicolored. So, in 2004, artist Corinne Lightweaver unintentionally launched the holiday as a small research experiment with her family to observe Thanksgiving Day from the standpoint of the indigenous people. Maize, Z-maize, can be traced back to 1500 BC in southern Mexico. Early Mexican farmers domesticated a wild grass called teosinte by picking the best and biggest kernels, and ultimately the famous crop we recognize today as maize was established. The domesticated maize circulated fast throughout Mexico because it is rich in nutrients, easy to grow, store, carry, prepare, and eat. It went down the coast to Peru and beyond, moving across the north until it eventually reached the Native Americans. Today, maize is global and is a major part of our diet. 2,997,624.53.95 imperial tons are produced yearly in the U.S. alone. Wow. That's a lot. That's got to be about 2 trillion, I guess. 2,624,624,053.95. Okay, it's about 297 billion. But maize has become a staple food in many parts of the world, produced more than rice or wheat. And in addition to being eaten directly by humans, maize is used as feed for animals and made into cornstarch and corn syrup products. Sugar-rich varieties called sweet corn are grown for human consumption as kernels. White field varieties are typically used for animal field and corn-based human food. Maize grows as tall as 23 feet and as short as 8 feet, and that beloved sweet corn is usually the shorter kind. Maize is rich in vitamin C. The antioxidant helps protect your cells from damage and ward off cancer and heart diseases. Yellow corn is rich in carotenoids, lutein, and zeaxanthin, which protects against lens damage that causes cataracts, making it great for the eyes. The 6 types of maize or corn are sweet corn, dent corn, pod corn, flour corn, flint, and popcorn. So, going back to the 1500s BC, maize can be traced back to this time in southern Mexico. And in 1534, it was illustrated. The first European illustration of corn is published in Venice. And in 2004, National Maize Day is launched. Artist Corinne Light Weaver launches the National Maize Day some 19 years ago. And in 2014, loved globally. The total global production of maize is 1.146 billion tons. Whew. Wow. So how do you observe it? Well, pop some popcorn. Making popcorn on National Maize Day is a yummy way to celebrate. Everyone loves popcorn, especially children. And the best part is you can make it on a stovetop and cook maize meals. There are many tasty recipes to choose from. Corn soup, corn burgers, corn fritters, corn tarts, corn and jalapeno poppers. The list is endless. So get your pans out and give everyone an experience. And drink some of the maize beverages. Try out maize-based drinks. They vary from smoothies and teas to whiskey and beer, so there's something for everyone. Here's 5 jaw-dropping facts about maize, or maizé. Maizé was a popular substitute for coffee in the 1800s. A cob has an even number on each row, and it can produce ethanol and other biofuels. Animals eat more maize than humans do, and whiskey is made with maize. Alcoholic beverages like bourbon whiskey are made from distilled and fermented maize. And why this day is so important? Well, it's packed with associated assorted vitamins and minerals, and it supports a gluten-free diet and fortifies bone density. It has a decent source of lutein and zeaxanthin. Maize also helps maintain your eye health. From vegan and dairy-free to buttery and full cream, National Maize Day is the perfect opportunity to enjoy popcorn. Making popcorn on National Maize Day is the first thing you must do. And it also has a significant role in history. Maize helped the Mesoamerican people to survive, and this cultural significance of maize is seen in Mesoamerican art, myths, and rituals. And people were so dependent on the maize crops that the Maya and Olmecs believed in a maize god, Hunahpu. Wow. There you have it, folks. What day is today? Well, we found another one actually too, and it was called Sardine Day, but I don't really like sardines, and I know a lot of people don't either, but sardines have a lot of information and nutritional facts to it. So you can read up on that one. But we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll look at our first article of why is Black Friday called Black Friday. When we come back with more DMS 3000 News Live right after this.
Here's to all the early mornings. To the last-minute surprises. And even to the ones that never made it to the table at all. Here's to the year the power went out. The year the sparks flew. To the overcooked, the overfed, the overtime. Here's to the biggest kids' table on the street. Here's to the day that may not always be flawless. But it's always perfect. Happy Thanksgiving from Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Now, the best place to get all of wrestling's latest news and views is the Captain Lou Albano Wrestling Celebrity Hotline at 1-900-909-4LOU.
Shut up, Albano. Everybody knows all you gotta do is pick up the phone.
Tonight only, wrestling fans, call me for Survivor Series results. Dial 1-900-909-4LOU. Put down the drumstick, pick up the phone, and gobble up all the action. Remember, Survivor Series results tonight only. Dial now. $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Kids, get your parents' permission before you dial.
Introducing a train that runs on something special.
Magic! Oh, wow.
The Mickeytown Railroad. Wind it up. Over 20 pieces with cars made of real wood.
Look, a fire truck.
The Disney fire truck. Lots to do for busy little hands. Pull, push, open, close.
And boom.
Disney toys from Mattel. Bringing imaginations to life.
Ocean Spray cranberries, floating out as far as the eye can see. Harvest time is holiday time at Ocean Spray. Time to get together with family and friends, to share our table, to fill our glasses with that crisp, clean, one-of-a-kind Ocean Spray taste. How you celebrate the holidays may be different, but what you crave is always the same. Ocean Spray. Crave the wave.
Hot Nestle Quake, made with real milk, now in single-serve envelopes, because a little warmth goes a long way.
Marissa Hillman will tell us about Black Friday and why it is called Black Friday for this edition of DMS 3000 News Live. And we always didn't know why it was called Black Friday, but here we're going to try to crack the story for you right now. The term has been around since the 1800s, but it hasn't always been about low prices and holiday shopping. Here's the surprising origin of modern Black Friday. It may not be an official holiday, but Black Friday is about as American as, well, Thanksgiving. With bellies still stuffed with turkey, we rise at the crack of dawn for massive sales that usher in the holiday shopping season. If you like saving money, you've probably even scored a few Black Friday deals yourself. But while standing in those endless lines to get your hands on some cheap Christmas gifts, have you ever asked yourself, why is Black Friday called Black Friday? Well, you might be surprised to learn that the tradition we've tied to Thanksgiving is a far cry from the original Black Friday, which took place in 1869 and had nothing to do with the holidays or shopping. Before you brave the crowds for the unofficial shopping holiday, learn a little bit about Black Friday's origin and how it got its name. So when is Black Friday? Well, Black Friday occurs the day after Thanksgiving, and since Thanksgiving is held on the fourth Thursday in November, that means Black Friday is the fourth Friday in November. But the sales don't end there. Black Friday is immediately followed by Cyber Monday, during which shoppers can stay in their pajamas while taking advantage of online deals. So traditionally, Black Friday was the day after Thanksgiving, but the shopping holiday has undergone some major changes over the years. For starters, some retail stores began opening on Thanksgiving to lure shoppers in a day early. And thankfully, that trend didn't last long, and many big box stores such as Walmart, Target, and Home Depot now stay closed on Thanksgiving Day. Instead, Black Friday has morphed into a week or a month, or in the case of stores like Target, a season of deals. Of course, that doesn't explain the biggest mystery. Why is Black Friday called Black Friday? For that, you need a little history lesson, so read on. The first Black Friday actually had nothing to do with Thanksgiving or holiday shopping. It was the day the U.S. gold market crashed. Financiers Jay Gould and Jim Fisk wanted to hoodwink Wall Street investors. They bought as much gold as they could, driving up gold prices by more than $30 an ounce. Then on Friday, September 24th, 1869, the government put millions of dollars worth of gold into the market. The price plummeted. Investors went bankrupt instantly, and Gould and Fisk came out on top. The origin of Black Friday, as we know it today, starts in Philadelphia during the 1950s and 60s. Crowds of people would come to town the day after Thanksgiving for the annual Army-Navy football game held the following Saturday. Streets and stores were always packed, which was great for business, but made easy pickings for shoplifters. Local police called this Black Friday, and for good reason. Not only did they have to deal with extra traffic and shoplifting, but they also had to work extra hours and couldn't request the day off. So the first use of the term Black Friday was tied to a financial crash, much like the 1929 stock market crash was known as Black Tuesday. The second is an unflattering name for a day rife with traffic and shoplifting. So why do they call it Black Friday when referring to after Thanksgiving sales? To day after Thanksgiving sales? Well, when the term spread across the nation in the late 1980s, the definition changed. And while retailers generally suffered financial losses most of the year, the surge of holiday shoppers marked the first day of real profit. In traditional accounting practices, losses were recorded in red ink and profits in black ink. And that's why the day after Thanksgiving, when companies go into the black and make a profit, it becomes Black Friday. So when a relative asks over a plate of turkey and green beans, why is Black Friday called Black Friday? You'll know the full answer. So if you really want to wow them, brush up on the history behind the Thanksgiving turkey. There you go. Marissa Hillman is a freelance writer and product expert covering product reviews, gift guides, and sales for RD.com. She's a former educator turned professional shopper dedicated to finding the best sales and products on the market. And when she's not on deadline, she can be found exploring the East Coast or curled up at home with her nose in a book. She lives in New England with her husband, 3 children, and 2 dogs. Well, there you have it, folks. A fantastic look at the why Black Friday is called Black Friday. I kind of think that it's comes down to it's the first day after the holiday and everybody is looking to get that perfect Christmas gift, whether it's that 70-inch big screen TV or some kind of jewelry to your loved one. You might be spending a little more out of your pocketbook or your wallet than you really want to. You'll have to make up for it later on. So we'll see what happens when you basically have to get that bill at the end of the month. And can you pay off your credit card? Your spending is who you really are. When we come back, we'll be looking at, do gift cards expire? And here's what to do with those unused gift cards. We'll look at that right after this important message.
Whether you work up a man-sized thirst or a man-sized thirst, nothing tackles it like Diet Coke. The real cola taste you can drink more of because it's just 1 calorie.
I'll flip you for it. Heads again.
This Kenmore microwave oven with variable power can defrost and cook your Thanksgiving turkey.
Kenmore can?
Kenmore can.
Kenmore can.
And right now, you can save $60 on this Kenmore microwave with electronic scan control and temperature probe.
I can save $60?
It's specially priced at $379.95. Aren't you ready for a microwave?
Yes, I am.
Make it a Kenmore. Solid as Sears.
This is like having Thanksgiving every day.
I know, but better because it's not Thanksgiving.
The hotel wasn't nice to your father. We're staying here.
When's dinner gonna be ready? Okay, yeah. I think you'd have a better chance catching the football if you put the phone down!
Yeah!
5-second rule. Yeah, this is much better.
Slow roasted and carved thick. Oscar Mayer Carving Board gives you all the taste of the holidays without all the hassle. It's holiday, any day food. It's Oscar Mayer.
Okay, buddy, what do you think of Wilkins coffee? I never tasted it. Now, what do you think of Wilkins?
As we said, in this scene from the 1948 Easy Does It film, this all has to lead to extra profit for you. As a company, Stokely Van Camp believes wholeheartedly in a follow-through from advertising and promotion to the point of sale. This is merchandising. This is the Stokely Van Camp sales philosophy.
Easy does it, easy does it. Easy solves your problems when you're blue. Easy does it, easy does it. Easy does it all for you.
Here we go with another turkey dinner at the Rodwells. Say something, Stanley.
Something, Stanley.
Here's May.
Dad, put that down this second.
Hey everybody, it's Jared. Over here's my sister Sarah. She's half troll.
Here's Uncle Randy. He just drove down for the weekend.
For the week! What's the matter, Sarah? Don't you like Uncle Randy's claw? Go ahead, check it out. It's cool.
Jared, don't encourage him.
Sarah, I am your father. Join me, Sarah. It is your destiny. It's useless to resist me.
Hey!
Yeah?
You like chow mein?
Uh-huh.
What kind?
The takeout kind.
You should try La Choy chow mein. It's crisp and crunchy, as good as the takeout kind.
Why?
Because it's quick cooked by me, the La Choy Dragon in Dragon Fire. Here, hold this.
Oh boy, he's a hot salesman.
Do gift cards expire? Well, here's what to do with those unused gift cards. And it's written by Colleen Oakley, updated just about a week ago, November 16, 2023. So let's see about those gift cards. And if you have any gift cards that still have carry a balance, here's what you're going to do. Cha-ching, you found a gift card at the back of your junk drawer, but do gift cards expire? Well, experts reveal how to get the most out of those funds. You know that gift card you received for Christmas a few years ago? It's the one you put in the back of your wallet and promptly forgot about. It's still there, and you may be wondering if it's still good, or do gift cards expire? Well, according to a survey by Bankrate, nearly half of Americans have an unused gift card in their possession, with the average value at $187 per person. That's a total value of $23 billion in unused gift cards. It's a shocking number, especially at a time when so many people are trying to save money. But why do so many go unused? It's actually quite simple. People forget about them, says Jonathan Murray, who is the finance expert at MoneyZine. Cards often end up tucked away in drawers, pockets, wallets, or purses, and some people lose them over time. So what can you do with unused gift cards, and do they expire? Whether it's a physical gift card bought at Costco or a digital Amazon gift card, you can sell, exchange, swap, donate, re-gift, and more. This expert-approved guide has all the information and locations you'll need to cash in on unused funds. So, do they expire? Well, the short answer is yes. Gift cards can expire, says Murray, but federal laws protect consumers regarding gift card expiration. The Credit Card Accountability, Responsibility, and Disclosure Act of 2009 established rules to prevent unfair practices related to credit and gift cards. It limits fees, expiration dates, and unexpected costs associated with gift cards. It also ensures that gift cards must remain valid for at least 5 years from the date of purchase, he says. So gift cards cannot expire for at least 5 years from the date of purchase or the last date money was added to the card, says Murray. Here are some other rules established by the Card Act. The dormancy fees, the deductions from the total value of the gift card, cannot be charged until the card has been inactive for at least 1 year. And if you're wondering if your gift card has a dormancy fee, clear and prominent fee disclosures must be provided to consumers. After the first year, only one dormancy fee per month is allowed. Some states also have additional laws in place to protect consumers. For example, in California, it's illegal to have any expiration date on a gift card. In New York, the gift card expiration limit has been extended to 9 years after the purchase, and laws prohibit any fees whatsoever. So make sure to check with your own state laws if you're wondering, do gift cards really do expire? And finally, what should you do with your unused gift cards? Maybe you should receive a gift card to a retailer without a storefront in your area. Or you were gifted a gift card to an ice cream shop, but you're lactose intolerant. If you're sitting on a gift card you won't use, don't sweat it, says Nathan Jacobs, senior researcher at the Money Mongers. You can regift it, sell it for a few bucks online, and even do a good deed and give it to a charity. So how do you sell them or exchange them? If you like to turn in that unused gift card into cold hard cash or exchange it for a store you prefer, there are websites that can help you do just that. In fact, some people even resell their gift cards as a lucrative side hustle. Card Cash, founded in 2009, it's an online gift card marketplace that will buy your unused gift card for up to 92% of its value, then sell it to customers at a discount. Just enter the store name and balance and get an immediate offer for your card. And if you choose to sell, you can get paid via direct deposit, PayPal, or a check in the mail. Or you can trade in your gift card for another gift card on the marketplace that you do want. That's a girl's math success. And just make sure there's a post-purchase guarantee to ensure you're not falling for a gift card scam and the cards you exchange for are legitimate. Also, the e-commerce platform Raise is like eBay for gift cards. You create an account and then list your unused gift card for sale. Raise will give you a suggested price, but you can raise or lower the price as you see fit. Gift cards for large retailers often sell for about 95% of their value, but Raise does charge a 15% seller fee, meaning the most you can expect to get for any gift card you sell is 85% of its value. CardSell is an app available for both Android and iOS that makes selling your unused gift card quick and easy. And just download the app, enter your gift card information, and you'll receive an instant offer. Accept it, and the money shows up in your PayPal account within 48 hours. If you have a physical gift card with at least a $15 balance, you can sell it to Clipcard. Enter the amount, get your offer, and if you accept it, you'll mail in the gift card using the prepaid USPS shipping label provided. Payment options include PayPal or a check mailed to you. You can also accrue rewards on the site to be redeemed for other gift cards. And is it okay to regift them? Well, if you know you won't use a gift card, but would like to pass it on to someone who would enjoy it, you can always regift it at the last minute gift or thank you gift. Just keep in mind regifting etiquette. And don't regift a gift card with a partial balance. Make sure the person who gives it to you would not be offended to learn it was regifted. Don't have a recipient in mind? Well, you can share unused gift cards with others in a local free cycle group or Buy Nothing community, says Mary. And then additionally, there are charities that accept gift card donations, whether it's well-known organizations like St. Jude Children's Research Hospital or local charities such as food pantries or animal rescues. These charities can also use the gift cards to purchase essential items they need. And in most cases, the retailers do not offer cash refunds for gift cards, says Mary, but you should check with the retailer as policies vary. That said, if you have used the gift card to make a purchase and you have a small balance left, you may be able to cash out. Several states have cash redemption requirements for just this purpose, says Mary. For example, in California, this applies to balances of $10 or less. And additionally, if it's a gift card you purchased and you used a credit card to buy it, you can contact your credit card company. In certain situations, consumer protection laws may make you eligible for a complete refund, says Mary. What to do with an unusable gift card? If you believe you are stuck holding an expired gift card, make sure to confirm that the gift card is actually expired. Has it been 5 years since it was purchased? Has your state extended gift card expirations? If you have a gift card to a store that has since gone out of business, you may still have some options. If you bought it at a gift card kiosk at a grocery store or drugstore, you can check with the store. They might permit you to exchange the card's value for a card at a different store, says Mary. You can also try to use the gift card at a former competitor while the competing store isn't obligated to accept the card. In some instances, stores may agree to take their competitors' gift cards or offer you discounts in exchange for them as a way to gain your patronage. If none of these approaches work, you always have the option to escalate the matter to a court or government official, says Mary. If your card is for a small or locally owned business, you can request assistance from your state's attorney general. Wow. And there you are. Here are the experts, Jonathan Mary and Nathan Jacobs. And there you have it. Some very good, interesting tips and tricks to help you with your unused gift cards, or in general, if the gift cards are expired, you have your options. All right, when we come back, we're going to be looking at one of the final thing to do with your family, and that is 15 family bonding activities you can do instead of Black Friday shopping. So if you didn't get a chance to shop today because of whatever reason, here are the 15 family bonding activities you can do instead of that, and we'll have them when we come back right after this.
If you like our hot, flaky Sara Lee croissants for breakfast, may we make a little suggestion for dinner? Sara Lee petite croissants.
Nobody doesn't like Sara Lee.
Able to pick up good yardage on the play. You know, the best part of this defense is their defensive line and their interior
Hello?
linebackers.
Hey, who? What's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. What's up with you? Nothing. Watching the game, having a bud. True. True. What's up? Yo, who's that? Yo, pick up the phone.
Hello?
What's that?
What's that? Yo, where's Dookie?
Yo, Duke.
Yo.
What's that?
With that.
Hold on. Hello?
So what's up, B? Watching the game, having a bud. True.
Look at Shop and Save's ad this week. Plenty of BOGOs on the front page, plenty more inside. For holiday baking, Betty Crocker Pie Crust Mix. The 11-ounce package, buy one box, get one free. Your choice of Muller's pasta or egg noodles, assorted varieties. Buy 1 pound, get one free. Save on USDA-inspected skinless, boneless chicken breasts, too. $1.99 a pound for the family pack. And Hers potato chips, a variety of flavors. Get a 10-ounce bag for $1.69. Only
at Shop and Save.
Right here. Okay, before we eat, I'd just like to say a few words.
Like to say a few words. Don't worry, it's not going to take long. I'm really, really hungry, okay?
Every year on this day, I count my blessings.
And we have so much to be thankful for.
I want to thank the turkey. I want to thank the stuffing, the cranberry and sweet potato pie.
Let's see,
I'm thankful that next year there'll be another one to join us.
Dad, I'm so glad to have you closer.
I want to thank my mother for having such a wonderful son.
Most importantly, for the closeness of our friends and family.
I should be thankful every day to have you guys in my life, and I am. I just don't tell you guys enough.
I feel lucky every day.
45 years and 45 turkeys later, this day is always so special.
So let's be grateful for this food,
For this wonderful feast,
this incredible year,
and for each other.
I love all of you.
Love you too,
Now, who's on?
Public.
Come on in, Derek. I thought we'd discuss this thing and have it all worked out. You're our starting shortstop. How can you possibly afford to spend 2 nights dancing, 2 nights eating out, and 3 nights just carousing with your friends? Oh.
If you want to enjoy the New York nightlife, bring your Visa card. Because Orso, Cheetah, and the Broome Street Bar don't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Big idea. From Presto, professional salad shooter slicer shredder. Big capacity and power. Special blades to point and slice thick, slice thin, shred, even ripple cut. Right where you want. From Presto.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Hi, it's me again. How stuffed is overstuffed? The giblets will be in the gravy. What am I forgetting? Want to call Mom back? Nope, I've got it. They're gonna love these. You said it.
Great holiday meals start with flaky, buttery-tasting Pillsbury Crescent Rolls.
Good, sweetheart. Absolutely good.
Pretty impressive. I wonder where she gets it from.
I wonder. My heart to yours.
15 family bonding activities you can do instead of Black Friday shopping if you didn't have a chance to do it this year is right away. Coming to us right now from Marissa Laliberte. She says, do you really want to deal with those crowds? Didn't think so. So, get a start on your gift list without stepping foot in a mall on Black Friday. Gather craft supplies and let your kids get to work creating homemade presents for everyone on their list. Your kids will love rolling out clay ornaments or putting together mason jar snow globes. Better yet, find a craft you've all been dying to learn, like knitting or scrapbooking. And get inspired by these cheap Christmas decorations you can make yourself. Plus, get our free guide for an unforgettable Thanksgiving. You'll get easy recipes, kid-friendly crafts and games, inspiring traditions, and more ideas for the best holiday yet. Have extended family in town. Now's your chance to delve into your family's history. Pull up your phone's video or audio recorder and sit older relatives down for an interview. They'll love reminiscing, and you'll get to hear fascinating firsthand stories about what the world was like when they were growing up. And here are more fun activities to add to your fall bucket list as well. Number 3 is serve at a soup kitchen. You know, volunteers are often so excited to pitch in at food banks during Thanksgiving and other winter holidays that there are too many cooks in the kitchen, and while other days go ignored. Indulge in your regular feast on Turkey Day, but spend your time volunteering the next day when soup kitchens are in more need of helpers. Here are the important things food banks want you to know during the holidays. Host a potluck. You aren't the only one who will probably have weeks' worth of leftovers that you'll never be able to finish, at least without getting sick of turkey sandwiches. Gather a few friends you didn't get to see on Thanksgiving for a potluck of leftovers on Black Friday. And even if you don't stuff yourself as much as you did the day before, it's a great excuse to enjoy good company and make sure your bounty doesn't go to waste. Number 5 is head to a museum. With everyone flocking shopping centers, your local museums may be less crowded on Black Friday. Take advantage by guiding your kids through the quiet exhibits, spending as much time as you want at each display without craning your neck around other visitors. For some ideas, here's the best free tourist attraction you can view in every state if you click on the button right there. See, you can go to that as well too. Back to the next one, number 6. You can stock up on reading. Another spot you can bet won't be busy the day after Thanksgiving, your local library. Take advantage of the extra time your librarian will have by having each of your kids ask for recommendations. Number 7, just relax. Before the holiday stress really sets in, reserve Black Friday as a quiet day with the family. Pile onto the couch to read out loud, or in your heads with your library haul, or dig out the colored pencils and get everyone, kids and adults, coloring. Number 8, have a board game marathon. Who needs to get up at the crack of dawn for the latest and greatest new video game console when a deck of cards can entertain for hours? Dig out your playing cards and favorite board games and challenge your family to a tournament. Winner gets rights to the last piece of pumpkin pie. If you don't own these classic board games, you should. Number 9, write some letters. Keep the thankful spirit strong with a letter writing workshop. For an even more heartwarming take on holiday greeting cards, have your kids draft handwritten notes to family members and mentors they're grateful for. While your kids are writing, use the chance to write your own letters to reconnect with loved ones you've lost touch with. Number 10, binge on holiday TV. While getting in the holiday spirit by parking in front of the TV for an all-day Netflix marathon, pick out a few Christmas flicks or hunt for the holiday episodes of your favorite TV shows. Don't forget the popcorn balls. Number 11, go for a drive. Avoiding shopping centers doesn't have to mean you're stuck in the house all day. Pile into a car for a Black Friday drive, explore the area beyond your city limits, and admire any gorgeous leaves left on the trees. Don't miss these other fun and frugal fall family activities. And take a hike. Your final destination on your drive is a long walk with the family. And once you slept off the food coma, everyone will probably be anxious to burn off some of that turkey and pie. So escape to nearby woods or a local mountain to enjoy the crisp fall air while you enjoy a family hike. Much more pleasant than walking the stretches of crowded Black Friday shopping malls. And there are some secrets for parking, parking rangers wish you knew as well. Park rangers, yeah, if you ever go to a park or something. Well, you can visit some animals. Stay away from the crowds of people in the mall and surround yourself instead with some furry friends at a zoo or local farm. Your kids will love learning more about the animals and will come away with memories that last way longer than anything you'd buy on Black Friday. Number 14, feed the ducks. You've fed your family for Thanksgiving. Now head to a local park to feed the ducks. Instead of bringing a loaf of packaged bread, and it's not good for them, toss the birds some natural oats or corn. And finally, decorate your home. Holiday decor doesn't have to involve the latest home accessories you'd normally pick up on Black Friday, but head to the park with your family to gather pine cones, leaves, and other berries that you can turn into a nature-inspired winter wreath or centerpiece. And thank you, Marissa Lalibert, Simeon, Simonian. Yes, is a London-based associate editor with the global promotions team at WebMD's Medscape.com and was previously a staff writer for Reader's Digest. Her work has also appeared in a Business in Insider, Parents Magazine, Creaky Joints, and the Baltimore Sun. You can find her on her Instagram at Marissa Simonian. At on Instagram. Thank you, Marissa, for that fantastic article, giving us 15 fantastic things to do other than Black Friday shopping. All right. Well, we were going to delve into some of the other things here. Let's look at another article taken from one of the subtitles. I think we can tie in here. Let's see. Not that one. No. Okay. No, that's going to be it for now. Okay. So when we come back, we'll look at some more things here. I've got some other great things to share with you before we end the program. All of this and much more on DMS 3000 News Live on episode 77. We'll be right back.
Patricia Heaton.
Fatty.
That's not a honeydew.
Hey! Who are you? I'm the ghost of holidays past. Relax. Oh, you remember the Thanksgiving you forgot that turkeys needed to be defrosted? Oh, what about the homemade gift fiasco? The year of the great Christmas blackout? How about the New Year's Eve incident? Tell me, Spirit, am I doomed to repeat the past? Nah, just go to Albertsons. Now? No, not now. Tomorrow. They've got what it takes to make any holiday easy. Fresh foods, great gifts from their Toys R Us aisle, lots of little extras. Thanks. Have you had work done? Now that's just rude.
Albertsons, helping make your life easier.
You know how to make your Thanksgiving meal delicious.
Vons knows how to make it affordable.
With a commitment to thousands of new, everyday low prices throughout the store.
And when you use Vons Club, get plump, juicy Safeway turkeys, $5 each.
So you can get what you want, when you want it.
At the price you need.
That's our promise.
That's ingredients for life. Vons.
You're thinking of getting a family computer. Should you get the computer more kids use in schools? Or should you get the computer that runs all the most popular business software? Or should you get the computer that's easier to use than any other personal computer in the world? The answer is yes.
Wow, somebody must think I'm special.
'Cause you got Raisin Bran?
Not just Raisin Bran, Post Premium Raisin Bran. With not just lots, but hundreds of big plump raisins.
Look at all I got.
And these flakes, premium, with not just whole wheat bran too.
So it's good for you.
Somebody sure thinks I'm special.
It's me and Mommy.
Post Premium Raisin Bran makes everybody feel like somebody's special.
Introducing Friday's Feast of Fall.
8 great new dishes.
Friday's colossal Cajun onion.
Could you pass me
The creamy spinach and artichoke dip.
I changed my mind.
Then the entrees.
Sautéed chicken in marsala cream
The
sauce.
spicy Thai chicken and noodles.
The sizzling filet Rio.
Ooh.
Now the dessert.
Hot caramel apple pie a la mode.
I want some.
Everyone look forward to Friday.
If you find the taste of Rice Krispies a little, well, one-dimensional, you'll love the three-dimensional taste of Triples. Triples is not just one, but 3 kinds of crisps for a delicious three-dimensional taste. Rice, wheat, and corn crisps, plus the lightly sweet taste of brown sugar, give breakfast a whole new dimension. So try improved Triples. It's 3 kinds of crisps for a three-dimensional taste.
Fisher-Price Flip-Track Rail and Road is a whole transportation system in one. On one side, it's a complete train set. On the other side, it's a roadway set. Or mix the two and make more combinations than you can keep track of.
Look, now you can turn ready-made dough into delicious shells that you fill with your family's favorite foods. The new Black & Decker Shell Baker. Family meals were never this much fun before.
Wait till these people try new Cheese Whiz Squeezable. They're gonna love it. Plain old hamburger? Instant cheesy burger. It's time! Told you. New Cheese Whiz Squeezable.
And to keep beef juicy and bring out its natural flavors, use Swanson stock.
Well, getting close to the end of this program here, and of course at the end of the week. Before we go to our motivation of the day, I have some stuff to share with you that could be very important to you over the weekend as we get into our regular scheduled programs next week. First off, I would like to say that Monday, of course, is Cyber Monday, just like today is Black Friday, and that Cyber Monday is a very important day to kind of keep your personal information secure and private. When we had that article from yesterday's program that talks about how to protect it so that scammers and hackers don't get that personal identification of you, and that way you have some sanity before Christmas time. So please make sure on Cyber Monday, if you do anything, go directly to the websites to do your business. Don't do anything kind of crazy by clicking unwanted spam emails. In fact, all your emails that are spam should go to your spam folder, so that way you can verify that they are truly spam folders and spam emails, and that way you'll be able to just go ahead and delete them. Second thing I'd like to kind of mention is that next Monday, starting on Monday, I will be going back on Weight Watchers. Yes, I weighed myself over the holidays, and I've seen that when I did Weight Watchers a year ago, I started at 332 pounds and lost a total of 20, almost 30 pounds. So I got down to as low as 301. So I would like to kind of go under 299. So I weighed myself yesterday after I got out of the shower, and I realized I was 330 pounds. So I gained almost all of it back, with the exception of 2 pounds. So on Monday, I'll start at 330 pounds and give myself the points. I have some of the paperwork that I saved because I wrote everything down, and I did Weight Watchers for a total of over 55 weeks, which is a little over a year and a half. Not too shabby. So I'll go ahead and look at that. And of course I have points trackers, and I know how to do it. So I'm also going to add SlimFast into the mix as well too, to see if I can not only get the pounds down faster, but get more pounds down, but do it safely. Okay. I'm not going to starve myself. I'm going to eat, but I'm going to eat within points, and try to cut down on sodas. But right now I'm doing like no sugar sodas, like Coke Zero, Black Cherry for the holidays. But I'm still drinking a lot of water. You can see why I sip a lot of water, from the bottle to clear my throat, because this is a talking job, and well, you got to have something to go with it, right? So that's another plan of action. And of course, next week we go back to our regularly scheduled programs that are not going to be holiday themed, but we will have Christmas commercials starting all next week and all through up to the 22nd of December. Also, too, to let you know that Christmas Eve is on a Saturday this year. A Sunday, actually. It's on the 24th. So that means that Friday, the 22nd, is we'll have our Christmas week shows starting officially after, because Christmas Day is Monday, and I will be here. Yes, Christmas Eve on Sunday, Christmas Day on Monday. That means New Year's Eve is on Sunday night, and New Year's Day will be on Monday. So it should be interesting to kind of get all that stuff in there. We'll let you know about the schedules and everything. Everything should be pretty much according to it. We also have the recordings of the season 3 of Blockbusters and season 2 of The Joker's Wild starting Cyber Monday night on Discord. If you would like to be a contestant on the programs to face our champions, please drop us a line. We'd love to have you on there to tackle our champions to see if you can become the champion of the game shows that were played back in the days. And of course, I want to also wish a happy Thanksgiving to everybody at the David 3000 Network, to MVG Productions, because without them helping us, the David 3000 Network would not be where it is today. And I'm happy to say also, too, that our subscriber count to the David 3000 Network is at 1.15K. So that is fantastic. Very good. Thank you very much. We gained another subscriber, and we hope to gain some more subscribers before the Christmas season and before the end of the year so that we can go on a high note in 2024. All that and more to be discussed. And, of course, don't forget to watch tonight the new episodes of Chilling 3000 Hangouts with David St. Dennis every Friday night at 8 o'clock on the David 3000 Network. Tonight, I will be on there as well, probably towards the end of the program, but I'll have a lot to say to promote my channels as well. So stay tuned for that and check it out on the David 3000 Network. All right, before we end the show tonight, let's go ahead and look at our motivation of the day. Of course, from our daily motivator, Ralph Marston. He is always with us to share the new motivation of the day. And today's motivation is titled Mental Environment. Are your thoughts in a gloomy, unproductive place? You have the ability to quickly carry them somewhere else. Would you prefer to be on a beach in Fiji or a forest in the North Woods? Simply instruct your imagination to go there and to bring your thoughts along. Of course, you cannot transport your physical self across time and space just by thinking, yet you can absolutely take your thoughts to any time, any place, any situation you choose. And you can achieve real value in the real world by doing so. By upgrading your mental environment, you can improve your mental performance. Enabling your thoughts to soar can lead to soaring creativity. Keeping your mind in a positive, supportive state will enhance the quality of any activity or experience. So use your imagination and bring your mind to a place where your best thoughts can be nurtured. Then enjoy the benefits as your good and useful thoughts flourish. Thank you, Ralph Marston, for a fantastic motivation of the day to end on this note. And thank you very much, all of you, for a fantastic week of programs. We've really had a great time, and I had a fun time with you as well. And I can't wait to touch with all the new articles we're going to be looking at next week. Don't know what's going to be coming up on those articles, but stay tuned for them. We'll give you the best articles we can. And as like I said at the beginning of the program, if you have a specific article or some type of report or something that needs to be addressed on the show, please drop us a line at the David 3000 Network to either myself or to David St. Dennis, and we will definitely touch base with you to put you either on the program to talk about what's on your mind, or for you to submit the report so we can read it, and opinions also count as well too. So if you've got something to talk about that you need to address and you need to be on the show to have it, we'll give you the time here. And if you'd like to be an interviewer, a viewee, a guest on our show to talk about whatever you have to promote or for something you stand in by very wholeheartedly and we can fit you in, hey, come on by. We always like to have the company and to have a second person here on the show to, take commentary and do some things with it. Fantastic. It's one of those things that will make the show a very interesting blossom and situation in your life ahead. Lots of things to go on next week. We'll see you then. From all of us here at the David 3000 Network and, of course, the WJC studios in beautiful Oviedo, Florida, I'm Jason DeCanio telling you, be honest, be real, and have a great evening. We will see you on Monday, and also enjoy your weekend as well, too. Bye, and good night.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Democracy Network for great more content like this one.